Let me ask you something quietly powerful. When was the last time you actually felt your birthday? Not just acknowledged it with a few replies to messages, not just went through the motions, but truly felt it the way you did when you were young. When your heart would race with excitement at the thought of cake, presents, everyone's attention on you for one sacred day. Now fast forward to today. The same date arrives, you wake up, maybe you get some notifications, maybe your mom calls, and then you move on. You tell people you don't really celebrate anymore. You say it's just another day. But here's the question that changes everything. What if treating your birthday like a normal day isn't about becoming cold or detached? What if it's actually about understanding something ancient samurai knew 700 years ago? A philosophy so profound that it shaped how warriors approached not just birthdays, but life itself and death itself. Today we're diving into why some people treat their birthday like any other day. And you're about to discover that this isn't emotional withdrawal. It's an ancient Japanese wisdom called mono no aware, the acceptance of beautiful impermanence. Before I show you exactly how this works, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and tell me in the comments. Do you celebrate your birthday, or has it become just another day? This helps the channel grow and lets me know you're genuinely interested in this wisdom. Thank you for your attention. Now back to the video. Let me tell you about a samurai named Hideaki. Feudal Japan, 1620s, Edo period. Hideaki was born in spring during the cherry blossom season. Every year when the sakura bloomed, people in his village would celebrate. Feasts, gatherings, joy, but Hideaki never joined them. Not because he was miserable, because he understood something his master had taught him when he was just a boy. One spring day, young Hideaki ran to his master excited. "Sensei, today is my birthday. I've been alive for 14 years. The master looked at him calmly. "And how many springs have you seen?" "14, sensei." "And how many springs will you see?" Hideaki paused. "I don't know, exactly." The master walked to the window where cherry blossoms were blooming. "These flowers," he said, "do they celebrate when they bloom? They simply bloom. Do they mourn when they fall? They simply fall. You are the same. The day you were born is not more important than today, or tomorrow, or any day you wake breathing." "But sensei," Hideaki protested, "doesn't my birth deserve recognition?" The master turned to him. "Recognition from whom? From others. Then your worth depends on their memory. From yourself. Then every single day deserves celebration because every day you are alive." Hideaki didn't understand at first. Over the years, he watched as other samurai celebrated their birthdays. They expected gifts, recognition, special treatment. And when those expectations weren't met, he saw disappointment. In their eyes, he saw how they measured their worth by who remembered, by who showed up, by who cared enough. But Hideaki's master taught him differently. He taught him mono no aware. Mono no aware denotes an emotional connection to the world and the ephemeral nature of everything in it. It's not sadness exactly. It's the bittersweet recognition that all things pass, including this moment, including this year, including this life. When you truly understand mono no aware, birthdays lose their power over you. Not because you stop valuing life, because you start valuing every moment equally. The samurai understood something modern psychology is only now discovering. When you attach significance to one specific day, you create what psychologists call temporal self-awareness, the uncomfortable measurement of the gap between who you wanted to be and who you actually are. The philosophical basis of mono no aware is deeply intertwined with the Buddhist teaching of Mujo, impermanence, the truth that all things in this world are in a constant state of flux and that nothing is permanent. Hideaki trained under his master for 10 years. Each year when his birthday arrived, he would simply wake up, train, meditate, and sleep, no different from any other day. His fellow students thought this was strange. "Don't you want to celebrate? Don't you want to feel special?" Hideaki would reply, "I already feel special. Every morning I wake up is a celebration. Why would I need one specific day to remind me I'm alive?" By the time he was 30, something had shifted in Hideaki. While his peers grew anxious about aging, about birthdays marking time passing, about feeling forgotten when people didn't remember, Hideaki felt only peace. He had internalized what his master taught. Your life is not measured in birthdays. It's measured in breaths, in presence, in how fully you inhabit each moment regardless of the date. Now let's connect this to modern psychology. Research shows that people who don't make a big deal about their birthday often display higher emotional self-reliance. They've developed what psychologists call internal locus of control. Their sense of worth doesn't depend on external validation, on who remembers, on how many messages they receive. But here's what most people misunderstand. They think this is about not caring. It's actually about caring differently. The samurai didn't ignore the passage of time. They embraced it. The acceptance and celebration of impermanence goes beyond all morbidity and enables full enjoyment of life. When you truly accept that everything is temporary, including your own existence, you stop needing specific days to feel meaningful. Every day becomes meaningful because every day is finite. There's a story Hideaki's master told him that changed everything. In the Tale of the Heike, one of Japan's greatest literary works, the opening lines say, "The sound of the Jin Shoja bells echoes the impermanence of all things. The color of the solar flowers reveals the truth that the prosperous must decline. The proud do not endure. They are like a dream on a spring night. The mighty fall at last. They are as dust before the wind." This isn't depressing. It's liberating. When you understand that nothing lasts, not your youth, not your strength, not even your next breath, you stop clinging to markers like birthdays. You stop needing validation for existing. You start experiencing existence itself as the gift. Hideaki lived to be 67 years old. In his final year, a young samurai asked him, "Master, do you regret not celebrating your birthdays? All those years you could have gathered with friends, received gifts, felt special." Hideaki smiled. "I celebrated every single day. I just didn't need cake and candles to do it." The young samurai was confused. "But don't you feel like you missed something?" Hideaki looked at him carefully. "Let me ask you something. When you celebrate your birthday, what are you celebrating?" The young samurai thought, "I guess that I'm alive." Another year survived, exactly. Hideaki nodded. "You need one day a year to remind yourself you're alive." I needed every day. Who truly valued life more? This is the psychology of people who treat their birthday like a normal day. They're not emotionally detached. They're emotionally integrated. They've stopped compartmentalizing joy into specific dates. They've stopped measuring their worth by external recognition. They've embraced what the samurai called mujo, the reality that all things are impermanent, and found peace in that truth instead of resistance. Modern research backs this up. Studies on people who practice mindfulness and acceptance of impermanence show lower anxiety around aging. They don't fear birthdays because they don't fear time passing. They've made peace with the one truth we all face. We're all moving toward the same ending, and no amount of birthday celebrations changes that. But here's where it gets profound. The samurai taught that when you accept impermanence, you don't become sad, you become present. As the Buddhist priest Yoshida Kenko observed, if man were never to fade away like the dews of a Deshino, never to vanish like the smoke over Toribeyama, how things would lose their power to move us. The great source of sadness, the perishable nature of things, is also what gives them such a singular beauty and moving power. This is mono no aware, the recognition that beauty exists because things end, not despite it. Your birthday isn't special because it's the anniversary of your birth. Every day is special because it's unrepeatable. This specific sunrise will never happen again. This specific breath you're taking right now will never return. The samurai understood this at a level most people never reach. When you treat your birthday like a normal day, you're not saying your life doesn't matter. You're saying every day of your life matters equally. You're refusing to give one date more power than the 364 others. You're declining to measure your worth by who remembers to send a message. You're choosing internal validation over external performance. And this takes tremendous strength because our culture tells us birthdays should be special. Social media amplifies this. Everyone posting celebrations, expecting recognition, performing joy. When you step outside that system, people think something's wrong with you. They think you're sad, lonely, withdrawn. They don't understand that you've simply found a different relationship with time. You've embraced what the ancient warriors knew. That significance doesn't come from marking time. It comes from being fully alive in time. Here's your challenge, inspired directly by samurai philosophy. For the next year, don't wait for your birthday to feel special. Instead, every morning when you wake up, practice mono no aware. Look at something impermanent. A flower, a cloud, the steam rising from your coffee. Notice that it won't last, and feel the bittersweet beauty of that fact. This thing exists right now, and soon it won't. And that's what makes it precious. Do this every day, and by the time your birthday arrives, notice if it still feels different, or if every day has become equally sacred. Because that's the samurai way, not to need one day a year to feel alive, but to feel the weight and gift of being alive every single day without exception. If this video changed how you think about birthdays and time, I invite you to subscribe, like, and share it with someone who quietly treats their birthday like any other day. They're not broken, they're practicing ancient wisdom. And remember, the samurai didn't need a special day to recognize their worth. They carried it with them every moment, in every breath, in every action. Until next time, embrace impermanence, find beauty in transience, and walk the path.